The actual striking of the ball doesn't look great.
What?
As opposed to that, which is.
Oh, what a shot that is. Across the nap of the table into these really tight middle pockets. Lovely shot.
27.
Beautiful. Very nicely controlled.
Yeah, gorgeous touch, isn't it? Not much Barry can do about this one. But we're going right back, as the boys were saying in the studio, to that opening frame where Barry really should have played safe on that pink. Just to give himself a foothold. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's start to sing some sneakers today, Ken.
It's 4 centuries from Luca Brissell. One tonight. Oh! Looking for Xintong. What a wonderful century break. 46 points in the lead, 51 remaining.
66.
This red to leave Barry Hawkins needing snookers. And it's there. And what a shot it is. What a performance from this young man from China. Absolutely top quality.
Can't play much better than this. This has been absolutely wonderful. It really has.
70.
Biggest match of his young snookering career.
75.
And he's turned up and played like this. Wonderful scoring, fluent break building, pleasure to watch. Very, very well played, young man.
81.
I'm sure Barry Hawkins will congratulate him and wish him all the best. And what an impressive performance from the young man from the East. We have a new star in our hands. His name is ZHAO'S Xintong.
What a reception both players had from this Barbican crowd. Make the hair stand on the back of your neck. It was incredible, and to see 2 young players and to see those smiles is fantastic. What a start. You can't cue the ball any better than that.
Yeah, he had the angle and he's played it very nicely here. So far,
41.
no sign of nerves whatsoever from ZHAO'S Xintong. And this is a start, Dennis, he would have been hoping for in the UK final.
Well, especially the opening pot was incredible. We've had a bit of everything so far in this final.
And there we see
Another cracking long pot from ZHAO'S Xintong. After that safety bout, he strokes that one in.
Three. 5. 8.
They're both blessed
12.
with a wonderful temperament. And what a treat we're having here
17.
in these opening frames of this fascinating final.
23.
Tension all pockets.
23 in the frame.
Really, he won the frame with one visit, it has to be said. So all 3 frames, just one chance. And
yeah, it's very, very slight. And especially when Zhao keeps on floating balls like that and perfectly on the black.
Yeah, that's a lovely expression. That's exactly what that was. That was just floated in.
Red to left middle
37.
a few minutes ago when bridging over. Can he get to the cue ball here cleanly? No, he can't.
Yeah, you've got to hit the middle of the white with ease. Any side. Beautiful.
38.
Okay, not quite that perfect. We wanted that cue ball to be up, but it was a tough enough pot. Love to have had another roll on the cue ball to leave an angle back for that red next to the black. I think that'll still clip in some pot.
44.
At the moment, he's just not putting any pressure on his opponent. Like he feels he's, you know, playing a lot of bad shots. You don't like to see that because it just tells me he's not happy at the moment in his game. Some of that sort of direction, if you're playing the blue, to get maybe a choice of 2 reds. If you can in the red closest to the left cushion, you leave yourself a choice of 2 reds to the right middle. I don't think the cannons to 2 reds in the middle of the table is the play here. Well, he's actually done very well because he left himself some kind of pot, but the red was always going to stop. The pink was going to leave, and the red was going to stay where it was.
Well, you mentioned about his middle pocket prowess. Here's a tester. It's there. Trust me, they are very tough on these tournament tables.
Boy, can he pot some balls. Hampered with the yellow. I mean, that's amazing.
Through the cue ball.
$37.
That red means that Luca won't come back to the table. Another beautiful positional shot. His touch is just sensational.
Well, the black's not there.
And Xintong moves 4 frames in front with 5 to play.
That probably is the shot of the match so far. To cue that and pot that in the center of the pocket was unbelievable.
Yeah, again, just beautiful, beautiful strike. Just floated it in. Technique was flawless.
I mean, Luca made a terrific break-off shot. He put the white tight on the cushion.
Nine.
Well, last night in his semi-final win over Barry Hawkins, the frame to win the match. I thought he may hesitate a little bit for the winning line, but now he won that frame in one visit. Cool as a cucumber. He's opened up the reds nicely here. This is a glorious chance to close this match out.
$12.
Forever.
$19. $20.
There's still 3 or 4 reds available.
$27. $28.
A lot of people made Luca Brazil just a slight favourite for this final, but the way Xintong has played, it was never going to be the case because he has been awesome.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I think Luca will be a little bit disappointed how he's played, considering his second frame, 133 with. We thought he was going to just continue playing the same way that he played in the semi-final, but he's been dominated really by his opponent.
Thank you. 34.
Even now, the frame to win the UK Championship, Zhao Xintong just meanders
35.
around the table. There's no up of pace. Looks so composed.
And this might be the key shot here. Oh, how's your luck? Nearly knocked a red in the middle pocket, but look where the red's rebounding to.
42.
Everything looked awkward. Watch the red as it almost goes in the middle pocket, but look where it comes back to.
I'm sorry, your name's in a trophy when things like that happen. That was incredible. He was on nothing but for that red coming back off the middle jaw.
$43.
Well, is he going to finish? As you mentioned, Stephen, the way he finished his semi-final match, it's looking like it at the moment. He's just getting on with knocking balls in. It's what he was born to do. He doesn't seem to be even thinking
48.
about the enormity of what he's achieving here.
$49.
This will do so much for the game of snooker, these two young players. The way they've performed throughout this year's UK Championship.
56.
Yeah, I thought Yan Bingtao would be the next Chinese player to possibly win the World Championship. Ding Junhui seems to be past his best.
57.
But this player we're watching now, if he keeps playing like this, he's going to be at the business end of all the major tournaments from now on.
And how proud will the people back in China be watching this performance? And make no mistake, they have vast audiences watching
62.
their stars try to win Triple Crown events.
63.
This to leave Luca needing a snooker. They really have been marvellous throughout this year's UK Snooker Championship. The crowds at the Barbican have been fantastic.
Thank you. 69.
What a way to close it out, Dennis. That opening red. Go back to that. What a shot.
Talking about doing it in style. Get in. You've got to feel a little bit sorry for Luca Broussel because he has produced some wonderful snooker, and his semi-final was some of the best
84.
snooker I've ever seen. But this performance here
85.
is quite remarkable.
$91.
Can he drop in behind the
92.
difficult red to finish with a century? He's playing to move it. He's going to have to double it. It doesn't really matter if the red goes in or not. It's not in. Luca Broussel will come forward. Smiles all around these two young players. Look at that. Isn't that great to see? They hug each other. What a final they've produced. But thumbs up for ZHAO'S Xintong. What an incredible performance. And he wins the 2021 Gazoo UK Championship.